Hello YouTube and welcome back to another tier list that was also recorded during the subathon, and the incentive was to do a tier list on characters, which would have been uploaded I'm pretty sure before this, and then one on tuning. I decided to make them two separate videos because I decided to do the character's power individually, and then one on tuning. And the chat is with me once more because obviously it's during the subathon, but yes. So I just saw this like this, I'm just not going to change it. There's S, A, B, C, D. Starting off with D tier is Momo's special tuning. This one is terrible. It just tells you the location of the next zone. I don't see why you would ever want that. It doesn't really ever give you an advantage because the game already tells you where the storm's going to be heading. You're not really paying attention to that, and not many characters really get like a quote-unquote strategical advantage because you basically can't run there, you know? You can't run there in advance unless if the ring's really big. Besides that, like, I just honestly cannot think why you would want to use this, like, ever. Why would you actually ever want to use this? It is definitely a don't. Up next in D tier is going to be... where is it? Where is it? I lost it. Where did it go? I lost it. I literally just had it. Deku's one. Rescuing civilians is nice, but, like, why? Why would you want to waste a special tuning slot on it? You know, it's not even like of how strong it is, it's also just like a why. Why would you use a special tuning slot when his other one is probably just better as well? Like, I'm pretty sure you take less damage from Alpha if you don't use it as a special tuning, which is just better than being able to rescue civilians quicker. Because why the hell are you rushing to get civilians as quick as you can? I guess having a revive card and a couple team heals could be nice if you're far from your team, but like, you should logically be with your team, you know? It's a little bit silly. It's a little bit of a stupider tuning thing, but hey, if it floats your boat, then go ahead. Another one in D tier is Present Mike's one, which is the special boom. The main reason why this is in D tier is because it's very easy to dodge. You can actually dodge the initial impact of a plus ultra going off. So instead of getting stunned, instead of getting launch back, you get stunned on the spot. This could actually be kind of bad for you in some scenarios as well, because you're keeping everyone close by and it doesn't give you time to run away. It's basically the same, really. You basically stun them on the spot instead of pushing them away. So there's kind of like no real reason to go for it. But yeah, I can't really think of a good reason to use it. Like, it's just kind of cheeks, man. It's just kind of cheeks. It's, again, a waste of a spot where his regular tuning is just good because he does more HP damage. So why would you not want more HP damage? You know, C tier. So these ones are going to be like, they have some use, but again, it's kind of like, why would you do it? I'm going to put Cementos' one in here. It's basically when your guard gets broken, you just get the green card active for a certain amount of time. It's nice, but like, I just feel like all of the other support ones just kind of outclass it. Maybe it's like on par with Mr. Compressor's one, if I had to go with something. And after that, I'm going to put Froppy's one in C tier. I'm going to put it at the bottom of C tier. Some characters could get a use out of it, like if you mix it with other ones, like being invisible whilst like reviving someone can be nice. It could be nice for the insta-revive characters to just do it out of sight, which is good. But besides that, I don't really think it's that great for many characters. After that, I'm going to put both of the Todoroki ones in C tier as well. I don't think either of those are that great. One of them makes you immune to fire effects. The other one makes you immune to ice effects. Why? Why would you want to be immune to fire effects? It's really little tick damage. It's really pointless. Really, do you know, actually, I'm going to put this one in D tier. At least freezing makes sense. Freezing makes... Does freezing even... No, actually, no. Do you know what? Fuck that. Both of these are going in D tier. These are so oddly specific to certain characters. Like, I don't even see why you want to. Do you know what? Actually, where's Denki's one? Denki's one goes in here as well. I don't see the point of making yourself immune to any effect. There's no point. If you get... There's so many other things that just stun you in this game, so you might as well just tank it with, like, being frozen or being stunned by Denki. There's just no point. There's, like, it just doesn't work. Like, there's just no point for it, really. It works for, like... I know you can use it to counter this one here, but I just don't really see the point. If you, like, 9 times out of 10, you're not even really getting hit by these types of stuns in the game. You're getting hit by things like not Tech Toga, sorry, Rapid Toga's beta, or like Rapid Bakugo's beta, you know, things that keep you in place. If it made you immune to those things, then yeah, I can see that being a bit more useful. Nejire's is going to be in C tier as well. I don't see the point again of this one, only for certain characters like Ibara, Shigaraki, who can't really get to high ground. But it only lets you have Nejire's leap. And I don't really know if that's that great. It just feels kind of mid, if I'm going to be honest. I don't really see much point in it. Again, I feel like all of the special action slots for... Sorry, not the special action. Special tuning slots for the tech characters are just way better. Like, most of them are borderline, like, B tier or A tier. Some of them... Two of them are S tier, actually, in my opinion. What else is there for C tier? I feel like all of these are pretty good for C tier right now. Oh, Strike Dabi's one. That one's also C tier. I don't really see much point in it again. When you get downed, depending on the level of it, your revive time is shortened. People don't really let you stay downed, you know? It's very rare for that to happen. So I will give it the benefit of the doubt of when it does happen, it could be very clutch. When you get downed, you're most likely dead. Like, everyone loves cleaning up their kills, you know? Everyone wants their loot. Everyone wants to level up as fast as they can. So I don't think that's a bad spot for it. It's like, it's not amazing or anything, but it's not, like, terrible either. Heading into B tier. Oh, no, wait, one more, sorry. Compressors in C tier. I don't know why you would want to hold 15 T-Mauls. Unless if you're just, like, marinating like a little bitch. At that point, just close the game. Like, why are you wasting a spot for that? I've not seen anyone run this yet, and if they have, I'm pretty sure they're not carrying 15 team heals on them. You're just being a pig. You're actually just being a pig at that point. In what scenario do you need 15 team heals? Like, what is the point? Do you really need 15 team heals for that? It's so whack. It's so whack. What do you mean, yes, for 15 team heals? It's kind of stupid. Starting off B tier, I'm going to put Kurogiri's one. I have played with this one maxed out. I have got a friend who has maxed this one out. It's okay. It doesn't give you a huge amount of healing for it, but it is nice, like, if you're running away to just get that extra heal. But at the same time, it's like, you might as well just try and survive long enough for a team all. But if you've got someone combining it with, like, Aizawa's special tuning, this can actually be really helpful with these two together. But, again, I don't really, like, it's good, but, like, I don't really see much point, again, when there's better alternatives to it. It's kind of, like, overshadowed, really. Next up in B tier, I am going to put... There's a lot of these, actually, that are kind of, like... A lot of these are actually pretty good, I can't lie. I think I'll put Ibara's one in here as well, because it's, like, very specific what you want to... Like, what characters you want to use it for. You want to use this one for Compress, Red Shiggy, like, all the characters that kind of have a weak early game. Basically, it lets you open boxes really quick, like, big boxes really quick. So this can be really good in combination with Mirio's special tuning, which means you can open a box immediately and... take all the cards for yourself and just kind of leg it out of there. It takes, like 1 to 2 seconds to open a big box, which is really good. If you max it out, you can basically have this for the entire game, which can be very helpful if your teammates are dead and, you know, you just see a big box in the open it, grab the revive card, just go revive your teammates. Pretty good one overall. What else am I going to put in B tier? I'm having a look at these and I'm actually struggling to remember again. Oh, Hawks' one can... Actually, yeah, Hawks' one can go in B tier as well. A lot of characters do, like... I'm pretty sure some abilities get considered as their melee, like Ida's Alpha and Beta, I'm pretty sure activates, like, melee-based quirks for some melee-based tunings, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that, but I swear I've seen it happen. Either way, when you hit someone with a melee, you can basically chase them across the map. You can see them through walls, you can see them through everything. There's no escape for them. So... I think it's very good for cleaning up your kills that you just, like, if you're out of ammo and you've hit them with a melee and they run off, you can see them. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. I think it's very good for keeping up with your kills. I think next I'm going to put Kirishima's one in here. None of this is really ordered. It's kind of just, like, an idea of, like, how after a month of playing with these, really. Kirishima's one is basically when you KO someone, you become indestructible. You can't be flinched and all of that, which can be kind of nice in some scenarios. Actually, the more I talk about this one, it feels more like a C tier one. It's okay. You KO someone, you become indestructible. You can't be pushed about, which is nice, I guess, but like, I feel like there's a lot more, well, there's just better special tunings that give you the benefit of getting a KO on someone. There's a lot that give you better benefits for that. There's ones that give you HP, there's ones that give you shield, there's ones that give you plus ultra charge. You know, why would you run the one where you can just not be pushed and shoved about, you know? Up next, I'm going to put... Ooh. I'm going to put All Might's one. Having a plus ultra is nice early. A nice little plus ultra charge is nice. Again, like, it's just kind of, once it's active, it doesn't do anything else. But at max level, it does give you 60%. Maybe this one's A tier. Maybe I'm underrating this one, but as soon as it's active, it's just kind of like, that's it. You get your plus ultra charge. Depending on what you can combine it with. I'm kind of doing these like standalone. It's kind of okay, you know, it's okay. You basically get plus ultra charge, that's it. Depending on the level, you get more of it. Up next in B tier is going to be Ochako's one. This is just kind of one that's overshadowed by two other ones, which is Ida and Rapid Bakugo's. Both of these is, well, sorry, both of those just basically do what hers does, but better. This one is basically when your guard gets broken, you can run up walls. You basically get a speed boost. You basically get a blue card. And again, like the more levels, the longer you can run up walls for. What else is in B tier? Same with this one, really. Tech Dabi's one is also when you get your guard broken, you can have your moves back quicker. I would say this is better than Ochako's one, just because most characters that people are playing are rapids or have good mobility options, and having those come back to you quicker when your guard's broken, it can be a lifesaver. It can definitely be a lifesaver. I think that'll be good for B tier. Oh god, I think, what does this one do again? Doesn't this one make you just immune to electricity? No, I actually can't remember what that one does. Oh, this one, yeah. Actually, I'll put this one in B tier. I thought this one was going to be absolutely broken, but it seems to be just like, when your guard gets broken, you get stunned. You also get Denki's special action. This can work on characters like Hawks, who can kind of chase after people pretty hard. Sorry, I'm just going to skip this real quick. But there's that can happen. Rapids are probably really good with this as well, to catch up to people and stun them. Is that going to be it for B tier? I'm kind of looking at these. Oh, Mirio's I'll put in B tier as well. You're invincible at the start of the match until you decide to attack someone. This can work well for like opening big boxes. It can work really well with Ibara's one. That's about it. Maybe it can work well with the civilian one down here. Again, I don't know why you would want to do that, but still, you know, having Mirio, well, basically being invincible to open a big box is very good. You just need to hopefully get all the loot for it. I think that will be it for B tier. I'm going to start off A tier with Twice's one. I think Twice's one is kind of underrated. I just think his competition is pretty big. But I think he does better than the majority of them. Basically, for the beginning of the match, for a certain amount of time, when you KO someone, they drop 4 cards instead of 2. And it's really good. The more you level it up, the longer it lasts. And this can be really helpful for characters like Compress, Kirishima, again, Red Shiggy, those who kind of suck early game. If they're lucky enough to get an early kill, I mean, even on the strong characters, it's really good. You know, you can just get your maxed out abilities really quickly, depending on how well you play it. And 4 cards can make a big difference, because there's a lot of make or breaks at level 4. You know, Twice gets his 3rd Gamma at level 4. Everyone usually gets an extra bullet at level 4. Compress gets rocks at level 4. You know, like, there's a lot of things where you get an extra bullet at level 4, which is really, really good to have after your first kill, because you're just already at an advantage. Oh, apparently it lasts 20 minutes at level 11. Okay, so maybe this one's a bit better than where I've put it, but again, it's not really ordered too much. All for one, I'm also going to put in A tier. When you down someone, your special action starts to reload quicker. A lot of characters have insta-revives or, you know, really good mobility options, or in, like, Red Darby's case, a self-revive, which can be good. Mobility is good to have on it. And, obviously, the more you level it up, the longer it lasts, which is really good. I'll put Twice's one above that. I've put it in A tier just because I feel like a lot of special actions are very strong. Obviously, there's, like, Todoroki's one, there's Denki's one, but, you know, like, imagine Rapid Bakugo downing you, and then he's just able to fly away like 2 seconds later because of the special action reload. Or characters like All Might who down you and he can jump away or pick up his teammate again immediately. Insta-revive characters work really well with this. Next up is going to be... I'm going to put Mount Lady's one here. Because when your guard gets broken, you basically get a defense increase. This could low-key be S tier as well. I'm just going to put it in A tier for now. Having extra defense because your guard got broken is really good. It's really good. It's really good. I'm also going to put Shiggy's one here. I think it's a little bit worse, but you basically get to deal extra damage when your guard's broken. Again, both of them, when you level them up, the longer it lasts. This can kind of just work on anybody. It can easily change the tide of a 1v1. Imagine you break Red Dabi's guard, and then you just see him glow red. You get hit by Beta. That's it. You lose. GG's. Shake his hand. You got out-healed. Or, well, no, sorry, outplayed. You know, outplayed. I'm also going to put Endeavor's one in A tier as well. Having a stronger plus ultra, but for a shorter amount of time, is very good. I really do enjoy this one. It's very fun. I have it on my all-for-one build. Your character can become a monster with this, and I mean a monster. It is the scariest, like, 10 seconds of the lobby's life. Whoever you're fighting, they should be fearing it. You basically deal double damage, if I'm going to be honest. That's the best way I can put it. You just deal so much more damage. You can just make someone explode. Red Dabi with this, again, is disgusting. Like, some characters can just explode off of one interaction. Even combos and all of that. Characters like Kirishima, you know. Assault Kirishima. If he lands a Gamma with this, you are going to take, like, 260 plus damage. Which, again, is crazy. It's fucking crazy. But I really hope none of this music is copywritten. Otherwise, I'm going to have to record this all again. But I think I am happy with that. Oh, this one can also be really clutch as well. I'm going to skip this just in case. But the Red Kirishima's one. This one is very good as well. Basically, when you get to 1 HP, you get to survive an extra hit. Surviving an extra hit is always great. Having a second chance at life is always great. On the blow that could initially kill you, you could have enough time to just, you know, abuse your iframes to get a team heal off. Or, like, your teammate can get a team heal off for you. And I think overall it's just a really good survivability one. Very underrated on rapid characters because, again, they're hard enough to catch. And when you finally catch them, they basically die. So having them get a second chance at life is really annoying. It's very annoying. But, again, not a bad one. And I think I will conclude... Oh, I'll put Ida's one on here as well. Actually, no, yeah. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I'll conclude that with A tier. So this is S tier. Ida's one, very good. It's basically Ochako's one, but you get it at the very beginning of the match. You can run up walls. You basically get to run up walls. Ochako's one gives you a speed boost, and you can run up walls for a short amount of time. But this one lets you run up walls for the entire match. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good for running away no matter what. You shouldn't have to wait for your guard break to have that happen. If you can have it at the beginning of the match, just go over it at the beginning of the match. It helps you escape. It helps you fight better as well, or chasing after people. 20 minutes as well. At level 11, it's basically the entire match. So maxed out, you get it for the entire match. Next up, I'm going to put Embrittlement. This is basically Hawks' one, but instead of tracking them, you get to deal more damage to them. I've made a disgusting build with twice on this. I think this is a really dumb perk. That the fact a lot of characters, like melee moves, can be counted into their actual like alpha, beta, or gammas as well. I think it's very strong. Dealing the extra damage to someone to make them explode even quicker is very good. Again, the more you level it up, the longer the debuff lasts. I just think a lot of characters can benefit off of this, and you might as well kill someone quicker than chase after them for longer. I haven't really got much more to say about that one. Next up will be... Ooh. I'm going to put... Ooh. God, all of these are really good, actually. I'll put Overhaul's one. Overhaul's one is an S tier one because it gives your teammate's shield back. Again, you basically get full shield if it's maxed out. But a lot of characters like this applies amazingly to insta-revive characters. Compress, Sue, Cementos, Kurogiri if he teleports far enough away. That's a lot of shield back. That is a lot of shield back. I'm not sure if it actually applies to Dabi if he self-revives himself. Probably not. But again, like, if you can coordinate a well enough revive or an insta-revive, you basically got your teammate back in the fight at full shield, which it is really good to have. You're basically back on an even playing field. After this one, I'm going to put Rapid Bakugo special tuning. This one, again, is like, when you down someone, you get to have plus ultra gauge filled up, but you also get to run up walls. That's really good. The fact it gives you 2, and of course that is on a skill set character, doesn't surprise me. But again, I'm pretty sure it lasts a really long amount of time, the wall running. If you level it up to max, it's probably like really close up to it's probably minutes on end again as well. And right next to him, I'm going to put Strike Bakugo, where basically if you KO someone, you get plus ultra charge as well. So these two put together, you basically get plus ultra after like 1 or 2 KOs, which again is really strong. I know this one at max is 20%. And again, like, you're just rewarded for playing the game. Like, these two are just rewarded for playing the game. You're rewarded for doing the objective. You get it down? Great, here's some plus ultra charge. Oh, you got the KO as well? Great, here's some more plus ultra charge. After that, I'm going to put Deku's one up here. Strike Deku, Kota Finder, as it is in the name. Lets you find Kota at the beginning of the match. This can help you learn Kota spots for when you're not even using this build. And obviously, the more you level it up, the quicker Kota shows up on the map. The only downside is obviously if other people are running it, you're probably going to fight for it, but it helps you learn Kota spots and you get early levels. Again, really good. I don't see why you wouldn't run this on the majority of characters, again, that need the level ups earlier on. I'm going to put both Togas next to each other again. They're similar to Bakugo's one, it's just like even more beneficial. You're rewarded for playing the game. Why wouldn't you want to get rewarded for playing the game? If you get it down with Toga, Tech Toga's one, you get health back. If you get it down with Rapid Toga, you get shield back. Simple as it is. The higher the level, the more you do it. With everyone's burst damage in the game, on the higher tier characters, they're basically unkillable. Next up is Aizawa's one. This one basically lets you heal your shields really quickly for a really long time. And again, I'm pretty sure if you max it out, it lasts the entire match. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want that? Maybe it's worse than these two. Maybe it's even worse than there. I'm going to put it below there for now. I want to say this is the best one in the game. I'm pretty sure I was told this is a 50% damage, 50% damage reduction for landing a melee on someone. That's stupid. That's really stupid. That is incredibly stupid. I'm pretty sure it's 50% damage increase when you land a melee. A lot of characters, again, can benefit off of this. Mirio, Ida, Mount Lady if she lands a beta stun on you, Twice if he lands a gamma, Denki if he stuns you, Momo if she lands an alpha point blank. You know, like, that's really, really, really good. Really good. To have 50% damage reduction, that is ridiculous. I think this one needs to be tuned down to like 30% or something, but overall, this is kind of just like early impressions of these. Again, I could, like, your opinions could vastly change from mine, but that's the tier list there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.